Bro, this London this here. And it's my another episode of My Two Cents. More prediction. Y'all remember? I don't know if anybody remembers the um, the movie a long time ago. And they made a sequel, but the um, it was based off of man, I can't think of the name. Rapture. Yeah, the Rapture. Weird Rapture. It's really called the Rapture, something like that. But anyway, Kirk Cameron made it, and it's kind of ironic that what we're not seeing it exactly. It's more basically we are seeing similar things, aspects of that movie playing out in real life. Where the cops stop doing their job, there's more riots. Um, but I think that movie was based off prophecy and revelations. I think that's what they based the movie off of. We see scenes in the movie where people are being arrested or locked away. Mostly Bible, Bible really religious, Bible following Christians were being locked away for their beliefs. Because the Bible does say that in the last days, in the tribulation, people being locked up and being killed for not bowing down to the Antichrist. What we're seeing is not that yet, but we're seeing glimpses of it, the taste of it. Right now, as we speak, Antichrist is at work today. The Antichrist is at work, and people are we are going in a progressive. We're progressing towards something, but it ain't good. Progressing to the end. That's what we're progressing to. Our destruction. We're progressing to judgment. We're not progressing to nothing good. We're not progressing to nothing of a better place. We're progressing to judgment. It's a lie, an illusion that's being propagated out. That we're progressing to a better place. That's a lie. Okay? It's a neatly packaged lie. Making you believe that you're progressing to something good. If you read the Bible says you are progressing to judgment. That is where your progression of life ends. And you're progressing to judgment. What we're seeing today is the degradation of society. The ever increasing wickedness of mankind being played out. What you see in Europe today is technically what you'll eventually get here. The government is in full control. Radical left wing people are in control of your life. They can tell you how to raise your kids. They can tell you you can go to jail for even saying anything in contrast to what they're saying. You're seeing this in Europe. If they have it away here, it's going to be exactly like that. Trust and believe that if you do not act. Well, what can you do? You don't have... The left loves to cry about racism, institutional racism, but they are in control of all the institutions. What people don't realize is the left is in control of all the institutions. It isn't the right. The right just talks against it. But they are in control of the institutions, the big tech, the media, and most of the House. They don't got the Senate and the presidency, but judicious on shaky ground here. They can go either way depending on the wind. We need to prepare ourselves for a lot of injustice to happen. And a lot of unjust things are going to come to pass in the name of justice. We see a lot. We past times repeating themselves because people are practicing racism, practicing what we call a they're changing the target of their racism from black people to white people. And that is just as bad as they haven't learned nothing at all. They have not learned a thing. Just because you stop being racist to black people, just turn around and be racist to yourself does not make you not a racist. We are too, some of us are too ignorant to realize what we're being patronized to. Letting bigoted people tell us how to live our lives. Tell us what is racist, what is not. They think everything's racist that doesn't agree with them. Y'all don't get this. First, they're saying we need to get rid of Confederate. See, you think we're rid of the Confederate side, so you give in, and now they're not going for the Confederacy now. They're going for everything. You give them 1 inch to take 20 miles. Okay. You say, okay, we'll give in on the Confederate statues and stuff, and so they start. So you give in on that, and now all of a sudden now they're going for the Union statues. I said, wait, hold up. I thought y'all were just wanting to get rid of the Confederate statues. No, you see, I give you 1 inch, you're going to go 20 miles. Now they're trying to come for Jesus statues. I don't know. I'm not going to give them, you know what? I'm not going to give them an inch. Even if the fact that I don't worship, I'm not going to give them that. See, I'm not going to give them an inch, okay? First, it's going to start with the Jesus statues. Then you're going to remove God from the picture. It always starts from a crumb. Oh, first down, they talking about we want to get rid of the Jesus statues. Oh, then it's going to be I want to get rid of the Bible because it's a symbol of oppression and white supremacy. Then it's going to be I want to get rid of churches, and then I want to get rid of Christianity altogether. It always starts with a crumb and it rolls downhill into a giant ball of destruction. Their goal is to get rid of God, okay, out of society in general. They want you to believe it's just the statue of Jesus and blah blah blah. Let's go. Jesus only died for white people. No, he didn't. He died for everybody. Don't get it twisted. These people are wicked. When will you get this? When will you Christians wake up and realize that these people are evil? They're masking their evil around something reasonable. It's like wrapping nasty candy with a wrapper and calling it good. A surprise. You think you're getting something good, and then the inside is rotten to the core. Man, y'all need to do your research. It's common sense that Black Lives Matter. But the matter is, you don't need to support the group who literally says that their mission is to get rid of the nuclear family. It being a biblical concept. Morally depraved people. You get fired for not supporting. People lose their jobs for not supporting Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. It'd be one thing if you just supported Black Lives, but you have to support the whole package. You can't just support one aspect of BLM without accepting the organization itself. That's the trap they get you in. They have to create racist moments in order for their narrative to work. That's how it is. The lie about things, they exaggerate things to fit the narrative. Anybody can pick up an incident of racism, but that's not indicative to the whole system. sick and tired of generalization. Generalization is a disease to this country and all over the world. When people see one incident and automatically apply it to everybody. All white people ain't racist. All black people ain't gangsters. All Mexicans aren't X, Y, and Z. You get the picture. Not every Asian smart, but culturally. I don't know, man. We already know where the world's going. The Bible already said the world's going down, 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 drain, down, 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 drain. Oh, you're seeing their activity, but don't worry. The consequences of their own actions go to catch up to them. But they're not. You think that they're going to just give up and say, "Oh, you're right." No, the Bible said don't get worse. They're just going to buckle down even more. No matter strife and pain and suffering comes, but the consequences to their action. They're not going to give up their belief. They're just going to buckle down more because of their heart is evil. You think you're going to just sit there and wait for the consequences to come, and then they'll just say, "Oh, dang, I must have been wrong this whole time because I'm." No, they're going to just buckle down more. They'll tell themselves, what? It just means that we need more rules. Yeah, we know how it goes with these people who are stuck in their ways. Hard-hearted, wicked people. They're just going to buckle down, add more rules on top of the rules they already say because they think adding more rules was going to change what's happening to them. The consequence. They can make more rules to compensate for the consequences of their actions. Manipulate reality. Pretend like it doesn't happen. Ignore it. The suffering of people for their own narrative. That is the reality that we have in front of us. They're not going to be honest about what's around them. They're going to ignore it and continue to ignore it, the truth. For their narrative. They're going to continue to ignore it no matter what. And only bring attention to the stuff that fits their ideas. Further their cause. Till the Lord returns. And on that day that we brought to tears. We should just wait for the day for their vindication. And he will come. That's all I got to say on the matter. I just thought I'd put that out there. Read the Revelations, the entire Revelations. It tells you the end. If you really want to know where this thing is going, read Revelations. That's where it's going. Okay? The book already tells you everything you need to know. You see the prophecies coming to pass in some form. It's not complete. It's not even started yet. But you're seeing bits and pieces of it. That's all I gotta say. Until next time, this is Love Knows Best signing off.